What's your favorite animal? A bear?
My name is Dragon Redbeard, and this is my first time. Annie. Annie is a little pyromaniac with a teddy bear that's annoying. Annie is a mid laner and an AP champion, so we will head out to mid lane here and figure out exactly as to what we need to do with our little girl, Annie. Read up here. Annie's Q is Disintegrate. Deals 80 magic damage, mana cost, and half the cooldown are reduced if Disintegrate kills the target. Pretty interesting. Annie's W is Incinerate. It casts a cone of fire, dealing 70 magic damage to all the enemies in the area. Alright. Annie's E is a Molten Shield. Annie grants herself and Tibbers 16% damage reduction for 3 seconds. While the shield is active, enemies who basic attack it take 20 magic damage. Interesting, so they take damage. Let's figure out what Annie's passive is. Every 4 spell casts, the next offensive spell will stun its targets for 1.25 seconds. Why does no one talk during the day on this game? I don't know. Okay, so I think we should start with our Q. That looks like it's to be the poke. Oh, fantastic. It looks like it's a point and click rather than a directional attack. I thought it was directional. I don't think I killed it. I missed that one. I missed that one. Dang it, this is terrible. At least I got Zoe. Zoe's a new champion. She's free right now, so hopefully this Zoe that I'm playing against doesn't know how to play a Zoe, just like me not knowing how to play this Annie. I know she's got this little ping pong ball maneuver, so I've got to stay away from that. I'm going to go with my shield second, even though I don't think that's what you should max second. I just want to get the shield just so that I can be protected in case Zoe decides to dive me or their jungler decides to dive me. Speaking of which, why don't I go ahead and place a ward there. Oop, didn't kill it. Got it. That seems pretty cool. It's a 3-second cooldown, and if you kill the minion or champion with it, it's halved. That's pretty neat. Get out of the way. There we go. And fire cone. Didn't get it. Got it. Okay. Out of the way. Okay, good. I'm a little nervous. I don't know where their jungler is, and I'm not used to playing mid. Let's get my shield because it didn't want her to. Eeny, meeny, miny, burn. Oh goodness. 12 to 16, so I'm doing not great on my CS, but I've got some. So considerably thinking that Annie was a directional versus Annie's Q was directional versus point and click. That's going to give me a minute to get used to. Okay. 14, 18. Oh wait, I'm 14. She's 18. Ha.
Don't be a scaredy cat.
It costs 65 mana too. Goodness, that's quite a bit. You use that shield often, and I didn't know it cost that much to use. So Annie is a mana hog, so you gotta watch out.
Are we there yet?
Looks like Zoe just stole my flash. I think that's one of Zoe's abilities. That she can flash multiple times if she can use an ability that she steals. So it looks like she's got that flash sitting right next to her.
Ashes, ashes, they all fall down.
Alright. 20 to 25, so I'm not doing too terrible, but like I said, I think this Zoe is probably a new Zoe as well. But she's got much more health than I, and still 2 health potions. I've now got Tibbers. I think that's her ultimate.
Found him. Come out, wherever you are.
Do some hurting on the tower while she's distracted with Tibbers. I'm gonna go ahead and back. I got a minion push here. I could have swore I saw somebody up over here. They're Tristana jungle? That was pretty interesting. Way the heck up there. Start off with the essential items and early items. No fancy tricks here with new champions. Just go after what is recommended. Make sure I move my potion to where I need it. Some very interesting maneuvers going down bot side, because with their Tristana jungle just was spotted way up over here near where Vi is. So strange.
Take that.
Yep, there's the Tristana near the Taric.
An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Alright, so team's pushing back. That is a good sign. It looks like their jungle is down. Or their jungler.
Skip, jump.
Get away, I don't know where that little ping pong ball is going to land. Oop, sleepy bubble. This is going to hurt.
Come out. Get him, Tibbers.
She got me. Come on, Tibbers. Go get her, go get her, go get her. Watch, 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 watch. Come on, one more. Victory. I'll take it. All right. Pull up some boots. Go with the Ramakan. Head back down mid side. I am 1-1. 28 to 37, so she's got me more on CS. So I'll have to try and focus more so on getting minions. Oof.
Don't be a scaredy
But
cat.
she will appear roughly around the same time I will, even though she died shortly after I did.
An enemy has been slain.
There she is. Where's that ping pong ball coming?
I never played with that.
Missed me.
Come out, wherever.
Aha. So she put a control ward there so I could see it. Oh,
Try to keep up.
I'll get that. I know I'm gonna get the sleepy bubble when I hit that, so I'm gonna try and flash away as far as I can so she doesn't get me.
This way.
Because she's got one hell of a poke.
Yay, Tibbers! Break time!
Killing spree.
Have you seen my bear Tibbers?
She got me. Crap, 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 crap. She's not gonna go for it. Because Vi's right there too. Alright. Yeah, that could have been better, but at least neither of us died.
Don't be a scaredy cat! Are we there yet?
She doesn't have that ability yet, does she? No. What kind of champion is this?
Skip, jump!
How did she use the gun belt without having a gun belt? Tristana's mid.
Don't be a scaredy cat!
I'm having a hard time focusing on getting CS when I keep getting pushed in and I can't stand up to her range.
I want a turn!
Yeah, I fell asleep, but I don't think you're gonna dive tower to come get me.
Tibbers! I never...
An ally has been slain.
Hmm.
An enemy has been slain.
Come out, wherever you are.
She got me.
Been slain.
Dang it. Tristana mid. Go ahead. Oh, I can't. I got everything else in there. Get her, Vi.
Look out below! Hands off!
She used her ultimate. And she's gonna pick up that flash and she's gonna use it.
Try to keep up.
The mountain we go.
7 and 7 for the whole team. I got 52 CS to her 74. Ugh, I have the lowest CS on my team, minus the support. And the support's not really supposed to get a whole bunch of CS, so I'm just terrible at Annie, it would seem.
This is fun!
Everything on Annie seems to be relatively low cooldown, because there's like 7 seconds, 4 seconds. Except Tibbers, of course, the ultimate. And
Are we there yet?
speaking of which, why don't I just try and go ahead and get some tower now?
Can they do this?
See how much of this tower I can get down before
Shut
before
down.
bad guys come back around. I've got halfway down. Nobody's coming.
Let's count to 5.
Any of my... Ooh! Time to go. Got the tower halfway, so that's a good sign.
Have you
I'll take
seen
that
my
as a
bear
mostly
Tibbers?
victory. See, 7-second cooldown on that. That's pretty low. And if I kill a unit with my Q,
There yet?
with a disintegrate,
Ally has been
there's
slain.
basically no cooldown. So I can see how Annie can be a terrifying champion to play against, because her Disintegrate can certainly be a threatening poke. 66 to 87. I'm climbing a little bit, not as quickly as I would like to. Oh, damn it. I'm an idiot. Ooh, how did she miss me on that? What are these, I wonder? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, must be the passive where every fourth gets a stun. $91.68, so I'm still far behind. I know you're over there. I was just using Tibbers to clear some minion wave, and I know that's not a smart thing to do. Yep. Tristana blasted in and kind of went for me. Surprise, Tristana. Alright, finish up the Murloc. I probably want to get. I actually think I just want to get the Magic Resist because I don't like how she keeps poking me and hurting me. And should she get the kill? Either or, it doesn't matter. They're both getting fed.
Have you seen my bear Tibber?
Oh, that's kind of interesting. Is that the Project Gent? Yeah. So it looks like something good could happen here. Got her. I'll be down there in a second. Plus, I'll have Tibbers to add an extra member on the field. Looks like we're backing away here. Alright. I'll go clean out this mid then. Boom! Yeah, it looks like he does some damage on the effect of him landing, or I guess, you know, appearing or manifesting on the screen, so that is certainly helpful. Put my shield around him. But our girl is back, so just kind of hang around, wait for the minion wave to push. I'm still 20-something CS behind. Catching up to other members of my team, though. So Tibbers lasts the full way. That's only like a 12 second cooldown I thought I saw. So that's pretty amazing. So here in a second I can have him up and ready to go again. Which turret? Bottom turret. I don't like the cone on Annie because it's shorter than her normal attack range, so you have to get closer in order to attack them. A little frustrating. But you're not expecting. It's a little like Aurelion Sol, whose, you know, attack range is just outside of his little ring of circle. Ring of circle. Boy, don't I sound smart.
Your team has destroyed
So there's her attack range. Well, here's her attack range, and I'm able to get the cone in there. But that's her attack range, but her cone is just on the outside of it. So 14-second cooldown if Tibbers doesn't die. If he just kind of disintegrates. So that is pleasantly surpriseful.
Don't be a scaredy cat.
Nope. Got her.
Slain.
Meeny, miny, burn.
I don't think we're gonna get the echo, guys.
This is fun.
So I wonder what Tibbers'
Wrap their resolve.
Tibbers' cooldown is when he dies. I haven't had him die on the field yet.
You seen my bear Tibbers?
They all just kind of hang out over here. Let's do something like that. There's the two of them. They're backing. Where is our good friend Zoe? Nope. Do not chase. Chasing, bad idea. See if we can get this tower. Got it. So Tibbers looks like he could die on the field here, so let's see what happens. See if I can, okay, so he dies on field. 40-second cooldown.
Has been slain.
That's not shabby at all, especially for an ultimate that does an area effect once it lands and is almost like having a sixth player on the field. Let's go ahead and back here. I've been playing Yorick a lot, and I like Yorick top, and I like the Maiden, his ultimate, but the Maiden will stay out on the field until she dies. And where Tibbers, he's got a timer on him. So you just kind of don't press the attack when Tibbers is starting to get low. Because if he dies, you've got to wait 40 seconds. But if he just kind of runs out of time, then we're talking 14 seconds?
Try to keep up.
Oop.
An enemy has been slain. Rampage. Double kill.
Nice going there. Jinxie Poo. Oop. I gotta get out of here.
Embrace the cosmos.
Oop. I wanted her so badly I went in when I shouldn't have. So maybe Tibbers can do some hurting. No, wow, Echo's pretty strong.
Team has destroyed a turret.
Well, we got topside turret in that skirmish and a 3 for 2 or 3 for 1, and I'm the one. Yay, go me. Oh well. 1, 4, and 5. I'm doing some assisting here, so I'm second in assists, most in deaths. Tied for most in deaths, but our Vi and our Jinx are doing really well. 120, 129. So I'm finally catching up with people on my team, ish, but I am less than 10 away from their Zoe, who's 3 and 3 and 3. So keep working on getting that CS. I probably should have. No, I got 1100. I got a couple hundred more to go.
I never play with
Okay, so Tibbers is dead now. Took him. It's going to be 50-something seconds before he comes back. But I was able to get a whole bunch of CS back right there. Guys, you really shouldn't be following in like this. Because you're just gonna... On paper, on paper. Whew. Annie is not very strong. She dies at a sneeze. But I killed somebody. I'll take the kill whenever we get some push on this tower. And I'll have Tibbers here in a second.
Come out wherever you want.
Hey, I got the tower. Because I cheated with Tibbers. I wonder if we can... I don't think we can push this attack.
Come out wherever.
Let's see if we can head topside and get some of this wave cleared. Get kind of a push going.
Try to keep up.
I'm gonna lose Tibbers here in a second.
We must serve right.
I keep forgetting that my Q is a direction or a point and click poke.
I wanna turn.
So I don't know if that's something that I personally should continue to max. If that's what I would do if I were going to continue to play Annie.
Has destroyed a turret.
You know, I keep hitting the cone.
There's something from Targa.
So maybe in the future, if I decide to continue playing Annie, that's where I would go.
This way.
Let's see if I can get blue, and then I don't have to worry about mana for a while. Thank you. Let's see if we can go down here and say hi to the Jhin. Get out of here. Sorry, Tarek, you're a tank. I'm not. Yes, I left you there, but
Are we there yet?
I get sneezed upon and I die. And I don't want to die. Oop. Yep. That's what I get for wanting to face check that bush and put a ward in there, because I'm an idiot. But I have stuff to buy. I wanted the magic resist, so I went differently there. So let's just go next up.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Get the Rabadon's hat. I'll wait until I get that guy. Excellent. Inhibitor is down.
Destroyed an inhibitor.
Inhibitor. Ooh. Okay. We got the top push here. They're gonna clear that out here. What kind of objectives do we have coming up next? We got Baron, who's still sitting there. With Dragon coming up in 3.5 minutes, so no big rush there. Let me just go ahead and help push this mid wave since we've got the inhibitor down. That's going to be relatively easy to push this wave. But I only have 2 of them on the map, the Echo and the Jhin. I don't know where everybody else is. There's Zoe. She's preoccupied with everybody over there. That's okay. I can take Tibbers and come down here and take these Nexus towers. Nobody's really paying attention to me yet. Oop, Jin's coming. See if I can get it. Come on, go, 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 go. Got it. I'm gonna call that worth, even though I'm 2 and 6 now. I got a Nexus Tower, and there's a good push going on that other Nexus Tower. It's halfway gone. Unfortunately, we don't have a minion wave push anymore, but I'm going to call that a win. Not for the game itself, but for me at the moment. I'm going to go ahead and sell the Dorn's Ring, pick up this other amplifying tome, and that'll get me closer to the Rabadon's hat. Okay. 159, 148, so I have now surpassed my counterpart Zoe by way of minions. I'm 2, 6, and 6. She's 3, 5, and 3. So I'm doing pretty good with the assists here. That puts me second in kill assists. You know, we have an 8 and 1 and 5 and a 6, 2 and 5. So, you know, I am the lowest with kills, tied with the support. So I'll just be mid-support then. How's that? Again, I'm still the lowest CS on the team, other than the support. So that's something I would have to work on. Again, I think it's because I'm not used to the point and click any Q.
Don't be a scaredy cat.
See if I can. They are all concerned.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Let's just go ahead and get the Nexus.
Has destroyed
I mean,
a turret.
am I gonna get it? Am I gonna get it? Come on, is that another worth there? If those minions keep, come on, Winions, come on, Winions, 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 quit attacking the other minions. Attack the Nexus. Attack the Nexus. Attack the Nexus. Thank you. Victory! A pathetic victory for my first time Annie showing. Pretty terrible. Oh boy. Woof. I was 2, 7, and 7. That's the lowest amount of kills on my team, most amount of deaths on my team, and tied for the second most assists next to the support. Pretty terrible. 160 CS. That's the lowest on my team, next to the support, of course. If we go look at the graphs here, total damage dealt to champions, again, second lowest next to the support. I really don't know how to play Annie. I really do think that you really need to max your Q, which is your disintegrate. I went ahead and started Molten Shield, the E, second, because I like that shield. It gives me a little bit of help there. Next up would be the Incinerate. I personally, if I were to continue to play Annie, I think that's what I would max. That's just where my hand kept going. I bet if you were to play Annie, I think you would want to stick with your Q, your Disintegrate, first and foremost and most of all. But it's a point and click attack, and that's not anything that I'm really used to. Annie's R, Tibbers, it can be a brutal force. Unfortunately, he's only on the field for a short amount of time, so you do have to keep that in mind as to his little timer going, gone. But his on-area effect when he gets summoned is massive. It does a lot of damage when you summon him. Pretty poor performance for me on my first time Annie. Sorry I played so horribly, but I'm very grateful that everybody else on my team played very, very well. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe. Thank you for joining me on my first time Annie.